everybody, welcome back to this week's episode of the Benjamin retrieval arc of the Ephemeral Orb. Though unlike in Naruto, Benjamin did not go out off of his own will. Speaking of which, hello Thompshire viewers, Benjamin is playing, Thompshire is playing Benjamin rather. But before we get into that, let's have our players introduce themselves as usual. Going in alphabetical order, DoomGoblin.
Hello everyone, my name is DoomGoblin and I'm playing a pirate captain, Captain Bladebeard, who is at the moment taking a nice warm bath because they are on a friendly island with no enemies and no fighting, so he's just relaxing.
Yeah. For once, he is the least smelliest person in your team. Yeah. Next is the man himself, the owner of this channel, Thompshire.
I'm playing Benjamin Aaran, a traveling sellsword that is currently in a bit of a predicament, fighting a bunch of trolls and ogres and so on. And if he knew Bladebeard was taking a nice bath, he'd be very pissed.
We'll never tell him. And last but by no means least, we have Skoll.
Hello, I am Skoll Shorties, and I am playing First Mate Buhd, the lovable ogre pirate with the heart of gold, and he is the savior of the team as always.
Yeah, well, actually were this time, so yeah. Last time, speaking of which, the previous time, Benjamin was kidnapped by a certain Pandaren who may or may not be working for Benjamin's former boss. But luckily, this Archmage lady and Buhd realized more or less what was going on and caught up to the Pandaren and more or less rescued Benjamin. But now the Pandaren's friends are here to fight. Now, we left off last session in the middle of this said fight. Bladebeard is, as he mentioned, off taking a bath somewhere, but if he can justify intervening, I am open to allowing him to do that. But of the 4 henchmen the Pandaren came in, Buhd insta-killed one. The others are somewhat wounded. You guys are more wounded than they are. But the Pandaren is also down, and the Archmage is with you. Shalon was also with you, but you told him to, buzz off. Also, because it's just the 2 of you in this session, I will only have 2 fate points. Yeah. Top of the round, it would be either Buhd or Benjamin's turns. What was happening last time was this Orc Lady with this big illusionary monster was attacking Benjamin. Buhd was locked in a grapple with this person, this 2-headed person. The Archmage was assisting from a distance more or less where she could, and Benjamin was attacking this troll. This was more or less the scene when we left off. Now, any thoughts before we jump back into combat? Your characters can also interact or say something before we jump back into combat. Go ahead. If not, we can just go straight back into it.
Yeah, sure. Let's just kill these people.
Okay.
Or not.
As per the turn order, it's top of the round, so it's either Buhd or Benjamin's turns. You guys decide.
I mean, it is Thompshire's channel, so go ahead first.
Such a gentleman. I guess I'll go first then. So if I remember right, essentially the big nasty monster was in front of me and the troll was behind, right?
From what I remember, you were attacking the troll, and this big monster was also attacking you, but the big monster is half transparent and you can presume that it is a magic wielded by this lady. In the last episode, you were fairly focused on taking down the troll, but obviously it's up to you how you play your character. You're more or less in melee with both the troll and the monster.
So I guess I'll try to quickly try to disarm the troll by swinging at his bow.
Okay, could work. He is wielding a bow in melee, so yeah, roll your quick then, and he will roll his careful, I suppose, to oppose you. And you deal 1 damage to him, and he will take his level 1 stress box, if that's alright. Okay, next would be Bud's turn.
Alright. Buhd. Let's see. Is the, god. Yes, the two-headed ogre.
Yeah, you were grappling with him last time.
Yes. Buhd will then go for a heavy punch to the ogre's eye. The I believe the one-headed ogre with the one ogre with the one eye. There we go.
Okay, he will attempt to block your punch by biting your hand with that head. So he will roll his quick or flashy, which is the same. So yeah, roll your forceful, please. He succeeds with style, which means he creates an advantage. Bud's hand got bitten. Basically. Okay. Next, it's this two-headed gentleman's turn, and he will go to punch you in the face back. How do you reply? Respond, rather.
Buhd tries to bite him back.
Okay. Roll either forceful or flashy, and I'll roll this guy's forceful. A tie means he gets another advantage, but I'm going to use the just created advantage to deal 2 damage to you.
Wait,
Go ahead.
I'm confused. Doesn't that usually mean I get an advantage?
No, it's his turn. He attacks you. And on...
Oh, okay, I got confused.
Okay. Now, I used the recently created advantage to deal 2 damage to you. But the way you are right now, 2 damage will knock you out of the fight. I would suggest mitigating that.
Fate point time.
Fate point or other advantages down. There's also pin 2-headed ogre on your side. The 2-headed ogre also has a consequence, though you also have consequences, etc., etc.
Let's see. I forgot what I could do with my fate points.
Look at your aspects and tell me if you think anything would help you in this situation. You can spend fate points to invoke that,
Right.
or you can use the already created advantages to do the same thing, basically.
Former warlord.
Okay, you're using a fate point.
Yes.
Okay, this would bring it back to a tie, which I guess you'll use to recharge Bud's hand got bitten. So we're back to the stalemate. Okay?
Yep, that sounds good to me.
Okay. Next is the Archmage's turn. Now, Benjamin is under attack by 2 enemies, but Buhd is close to death. So who will she help? I think she will help Buhd because, as I said, if Buhd takes another hit, he's out. So she will throw a frostbolt at the 2-headed ogre. The 2-headed ogre will try to dodge. The 2-headed ogre has to take 2 damage, which means his level 3 stress in this case. Okay. Also, for narrative's sake, because he tried to dodge, he sort of distanced himself from you, Buhd. So he jumped back a little bit. Okay.
Alrighty.
Okay. The Orc Lady will continue to try to smash you, Benjamin, with this big illusionary monster. How do you defend yourself? It is a forceful attack.
I'll slide in between his legs.
Then roll quick or flashy. Your choice. You have to take free damage. How do you take that? Or mitigate it, up to you. Fortunately,
I
I
guess-
used your consequences in the previous fight, so I can't use them again.
I guess I'll have to use a fate point then.
Well, you also have the Orc Lady on the icy ropes as an advantage
Oh,
over
okay.
here.
Okay, I'll use that then.
Okay. And are you using that to give yourself +2 or to reroll? Keep in mind that you got 3 minuses, which is a pretty bad roll. But obviously it's up to you.
Well, I guess I'll risk a reroll then.
Okay. Please do
Smart.
so. Oh, nice. Which means you create an advantage. Well, what would you like this advantage to be called? You could also just recharge the one you just used, up to you.
I guess I'll recharge it. I don't have any ideas, to be honest.
Okay, okay. Really nice, really nice. Okay. Next, it's this troll's turn. The troll, seeing that you have moved away, will... Let me think for a little bit. Well, actually not the troll. The troll spider will jump to attack you with a forceful attack. How do you reply to that? Respond, rather.
Sorry, could you repeat that? I think my internet...
The troll spider jumps up to attack you with a forceful attack. How do you defend yourself? Benjamin.
I try to jump to the side so the spider doesn't catch me, I guess.
Roll your quick, please.
And since it's a forceful attack, I gain an extra +2 defending against it.
Correct. Nice. You already included the +2. Okay. Next, it's either Buhd or Benjamin. Once again.
I guess since Skoll was such a gentleman, I'll be the gentleman this time.
Okay. Buhd will pick at his sword again and go to slash at the two-headed ogre.
Remind me, Buhd, before we do this, I know you lost one of your swords in like episode 4 when the big bad threw it into the sea. Do you have another one?
I believe he said he had 2.
Yeah,
okay,
but
okay.
has 2 swords, yeah.
Okay,
He's
okay.
at-
Yeah,
okay.
so
Very well.
he only has 1 sword now.
Okay, so roll your forceful or your quick, up to you. And he will try to dodge out of the way. And he has to take 4 damage. How will he take 4 damage? His level 4 consequence, I guess. Which means that after this, 1 more hit and he'll be out of the fight.
Skoll, I believe you can use his sting, the advantage to deal more damage, right?
He can, but before you do that, Skoll, just FYI, if you do that, and he has to take 6 damage, he would take his level 6 consequence, but it would basically mean the same thing, that he still has to take 1 more hit to be knocked out. But it's up to you how what you decide to do.
I mean, it sounds like it's the exact same either way.
More or less, the level 6 lasts for a much longer time, so if you want to keep this guy alive, it matters in that case.
I don't think that Bud's gonna keep this guy alive, sadly. He's not
Okay.
really giving Bud much of a, you know, I could be a good ogre, Bud. I could be your friend.
Okay. You slash him across the chest, and he reels back in pain. And one of the heads says, "Puny weakling!" And the other yells at you in anger, "I will smash your head and feast on the marrow."
You angry?
Yeah, they're angry. You guessed right. Next would be Benjamin's turn.
So again, I'll try going for the troll, but this time instead of trying to quickly slice at the bow, I'll try to chop off his hand.
Okay, then roll quick or forceful, please. Up to you. And he will try to dodge out of the way. He has to take 1 damage. He's already... Okay, he will take his level 2 stress for that. Okay. Next would be this 2-headed ogre's turn. Screaming in rage, this 2-headed ogre will charge at you, Bud. Basically like a raging bull. How do you defend yourself?
Bud lifts up his cannon as a shield.
Okay, roll your forceful, please. Oh, nice. You get an advantage for that. What would you like this advantage to be called?
Cannon Tannin.
How do you spell that?
It's like spelled with cannon, and then you do. I'll just do it in the here.
Okay.
There we go.
Nice. Okay. Next is the Archmage's turn. The Archmage, believing that you, Bud, have things handled, will turn to attack one of Benjamin's enemies. She'll probably not attack the troll for fear of accidentally hitting Benjamin, so she'll aim for the Orc Lady. And the Orc Lady, in response, will recall this big illusion thingy to try to take the blow for her. So she will roll her forceful. Okay, and she succeeds. Next would be this Orc Lady's turn, who, seeing this, will... Actually, I think she's still more focused on trying to kill Benjamin rather than trying to protect herself. So I think she will continue attack you once again, Benjamin, with this big...
These people really have a grudge against me.
Well, you know why. So how
Well,
do you
maybe there's-
defend against this big monstrous creature coming to slam you?
What kind of an attack was it?
Forceful.
Is it charging at me or something? Or
More or less. Since it's an illusion, it's also floating. So it's not like coming to you straight. It's coming to you slightly from above, if that makes sense.
okay. I
Sorry,
guess
I just realized that might be a nightmare to machinimate, but we can leave that out in the machinima version.
yeah, I guess. I guess again, I'll try to move away from where he's trying to land, essentially.
Okay, roll a quick, please. Wow, okay, you get another advantage. What would you like this advantage to be called?
I don't know. Can it? I don't know. Nimble feet or something.
Okay. I'll call it Benjamin's nimble feet so we know who we are talking about, okay?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Next, this troll with a bow, growing very annoyed, will try to take aim to shoot at you, Benjamin. How do you defend yourself?
Isn't he a bit close?
Well, I in my theater of the mind, when you dodged this big creature, you sort of jumped away. But feel free to let me know if you are still like in melee with him.
I guess that's a fair point. Yeah, I think that's fair. Yeah.
Okay. So he will shoot at you.
I guess I'll try to matrix dodge his arrow.
Then roll a flashy, please.
Is that a flashy?
You specifically said matrix dodge.
Ah,
I'll
maybe
allow
it
you
wasn't
to
so
reward
matrix
it.
after all.
I'll allow you to reward it, but that is very flashy.
Yeah, I guess I see what you mean. Hold on, I'll jump out of the way then.
Okay, roll a quick, please. Okay, you succeed. Next, it's well, at the top of the round, you guys will see Shalon approaching once again. Let me find him. Yeah, you see. There, no, not that's the wrong Shalon. This is the Shalon I'm talking about, and he comes to rejoin the fray as well, and he yells out, Friends, I brought help. They'll be arriving soon." And Shalon has now joined the turn order, going after the troll with the bow.
Good job, Shalon.
Okay. Next, Buhd or Benjamin.
Guess I'll go again.
Okay.
Buhd goes to swing the cannon he just used to block the charging ogre, and goes to smack the two heads with it. And I'll go ahead and use that advantage too of cannon tannin.
Well, roll your forceful, please, and if necessary, we'll see if it. Yeah. And I'll roll this guy's quick to see if he dodges. He has to take 1 damage, but he will use that your hand got bitten to not take that damage.
Well, fooey.
You can use your own advantages to improve your roll.
Okay. Then I'll use the cannon tannin.
Okay. He'll use your level 2 consequence. That you're basically slowed by your wounds is the implication.
Oof. Okay.
You can continue to try. He still has 1 advantage aimed against him, the pin 2-headed ogre. Up to you.
Alright, I'll go for that too.
Okay. And with that, are you trying to kill him or just to incapacitate him?
I think Buhd is trying to kill this guy.
Then please describe to me how you kill him. What happens in his final moments?
Buhd goes to swing his cannon at the two heads, knocking him over, and then he lurches over him with the cannon raised again and goes to smash the two heads ogres splat into pancakes.
Individually or together?
Individually.
Okay. The remaining head will yell, "No, no, no," before you smash him too. Is that alright?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
1 foe is down then.
Well, I guess Buhd has dinner now.
Well,
He doesn't like them pancaked.
yeah.
Oh, I thought another issue would come first, but that's fair.
That's more like soup for Buhd.
Okay. Next, it's Benjamin's turn.
I'll since I'm a bit far, I guess I'll run towards the troll and try to slash one of his legs.
Okay. Roll your quick, please, and he will try to dodge you. You deal 1 damage to him. Let me... do I have any... No, I don't have anything that I can use against you, so he will have to take his level 2 consequence. What would you like this consequence to be called? Slash legs, like yours?
Yeah, I guess.
Like, well, not yours, but yeah. The Pandaren had slash legs, but yeah. Okay, next is the Archmage's turn. The Archmage again will not attack the troll because she fears that she might hit you by mistake, so she will throw another frostbolt at the big... no, not at the Orc Lady, rather. She's not big. And the Orc tried to defend herself by putting the big monster in front, but has to take 3 damage, which is actually the first time she has taken damage in this fight, so she'll take her level 3 stress. Okay. Next, the Orc Lady, wounded but still very driven. Once again, this big monster will try to smack you in the face, Benjamin. How do you defend?
Yeah, once again, I'll try to quickly dodge his blow by trying to get behind him, essentially.
Okay, please do so. Please roll your quick, rather. Nice, you create another advantage. What would you like this advantage to be called? The Orc Lady already has 3 advantages against her.
Yes, yes, it'll be Benjamin's very nimble feet.
Okay. Duly noted. Next, this troll. Once again, when you dodge, did you move to a distance so I know how the troll will attack you?
Yeah, I'd be behind the transparent monster.
Okay, he will try to shoot at you through the monster. How do you defend yourself? The arrow will go through the monster without affecting the monster.
I'll do a dodge roll.
Okay. Please roll your quick then. You have to take 2 damage unless you
Well,
mitigate
yes, I'll
some.
use my nimble feet to get out of the way.
Okay. In which case he will create an advantage. Actually, he'll use that you are pinned by a big illusion to deal that 2 damage to you.
And I'll use my very nimble feet to
Okay. Okay. You mitigate it, and he'll use that to recharge that you're pinned by a big illusion, because at the tie he gets an advantage. Okay. Next is Shalon's turn. Shalon, seeing this situation, let me see what are Shalon's stats. What is he good at? Okay, he will try to create an advantage. Basically, he will cast a spell to try to dispel this big illusion. Okay? Difficulty 2, I guess. And he succeeds. So any one of you, when attacking the Orc Lady, can use Flickering Illusion against her. Okay? Top of the round, the assistants that Shalon mentioned will show up, as you guys will see rushing in once I find her. Yep.
Oh, if it's oh no, I was about to say that.
Yeah. You see this person rushing in, looking.
Maybe I should let the troll kill me.
Yeah.
He is spearheading towards you.
Yeah, she rushes in, sees that Buhd has just killed his adversary, and she sees two other unfamiliar figures rather attacking someone that she can't quite see because you are in the midst of fighting, Benjamin. So she will look to Buhd to basically tell her what's going on, who are the enemies.
These guys captured Bud's friend, and so we fight. You want to help?
Who's the enemy? The troll, or the orc, or that fast-moving guy?
The troll, the Orc Lady, and I think that's it.
She will nod. Meko will go after Buhd and Benjamin's turns. She has a quick of... Stop doing that. She has a quick of 3. Okay, so Buhd or Benjamin, it is now your turn. Benjamin, you might have heard like a voice talking, but you're sort of in the midst of melee. I'm not sure if you can pay attention.
Yeah, it's probably better that I don't.
Okay. So Buhd or Benjamin, you guys decide.
I guess Buhd can go again, I guess.
You want me to go again? You want me to go again?
Yeah.
Okay. Buhd will charge over at the Orc Lady and go to kick her.
The Orc Lady will respond by trying to block your attack with this big illusion thingy. Buhd, roll your quick or your forceful, up to you, and she will roll her own forceful. Okay, you do not succeed, and she creates an advantage.
Womp womp.
Protective illusion. Okay. Next, it is Benjamin's turn.
I'll run towards the troll and again try to disarm him by slashing at the hand he's holding the bow with.
For narrative purposes, as Meko sees that Buhd charges towards the orc, Meko will charge towards the other enemy, the troll. So, as you charge towards the troll, Benjamin, obviously her turn will come after yours, but I'm saying that as you charge towards the troll, you will see that this lady is also charging towards the troll.
Wonderful.
Does that change your action?
Would I notice it before it would be too late?
Yes. That's why I said that.
Is the spider still around?
Yeah, the spider is slower than you. It's basically trying to attack you opportunistically when it thinks you have your guard down, if that makes sense.
But is it next to the troll?
No, it's closer to you than it is to the troll.
Then I guess I'll try to go for the spider.
Okay, let me look at something first. Okay. Thing is, if the troll takes one more hit, he'll get knocked out, but I'm not sure how to translate that into the narrative if, like, the spider gets hit, if that makes sense.
He'll die of sadness.
Yeah, we still love the spider so much that he surrendered.
Sure, I guess that makes sense. So yeah.
I'll just emotionally kill him.
Okay, feel free to attack the spider. The spider will try to dodge. Attacking with your... yeah. And it succeeds. Okay. Meko's turn. Meko will try to stab this troll with her spear, charging forwards. And the troll will try to dodge. And fails. Does he have anything he can use to protect himself? Not really, not without me spending a fate point. Okay, so use you see Benjamin, this massive woman, basically bull rush this troll with her spear. The troll is distracted, he's looking at you. He turns at the last second, and as a look of horror appears on his face, the spear goes right through him. And Meko, for like the next few seconds, is trying to get her spear out. The troll dies instantly. You also killed the spider with that blow.
Kiss.
For Meko's sake, let's say you killed the spider. Okay.
She's much better at throwing spears than her
or
father.
maybe the spider emotionally died as well.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. I'm taking it as it is dead. Okay. Next is the Archmage's turn, who will try to attack the troll, not the troll, sorry, the Orc Lady once again. And the Orc Lady once again try to protect herself with the illusion. And fails. She has to take 2 damage, so she will take her level 2 stress.
Doesn't she feel a bit outnumbered?
Yeah, and for that very reason, since both Buhd and Benjamin would see because they're close. Out of her pockets, she will unveil this item. I don't know if you guys know what this is. Bladebeard would definitely know, but I don't know if you guys know. And she will spend her turn preparing to get away. Because a round of combat is roughly equal to 6 seconds of like action time, it means that after the end of the next turn she will get away. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. So yeah, she spends her turn preparing to get away. She does not use it to attack anybody. Okay. Next is Shalon's turn. Shalon will once again try to dispel the illusion. Once again, difficulty 2, and he succeeds. The illusion flickers quite a bit, and you guys are able to use that if in your fight against the Orc Lady. Okay. Next, it is Buhd or Benjamin.
I guess I can go first this time. So I'll create a very small fireball and try to throw it at the mysterious stone.
Okay. That I would take as a careful attack because you're trying to aim very carefully. Make sense?
Yep.
Okay. She will respond by trying to dodge you. Okay? Did you roll?
Yep.
Oh, 5 damage. How will she take 5 damage? Has she taken... No, she's not taken any consequences. So she'll take her level 1 stress and her level 4 consequence. What would you like to call this consequence? You're obviously also able to further amplify this attack if you want.
I will actually.
Okay.
So what would it take to take her out?
As things stand, she would have to take as in addition to this hit that she has already that you have already attacked her with. She would still have to take her level 2 and her level 6 consequence.
So basically 3 more damage.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Then I guess I'll try to use both Orc Lady on the icy ropes and flickering illusion.
Okay, she will use protective illusion and pinned illusion to mitigate that.
And I'll use the second flickering illusion.
Okay, so she'll take her level 2 consequence. Again, what do you want the level 2 and level 4 consequences to be called?
I guess the level 2 could be something like dazed, I don't know, since she was kind of surprised by the attack.
I propose level 4 can be dazed and level 2 can be burnt fingers, or the other way around.
Okay, I guess that's. I'd say dazed would be less.
Okay. Okay. One more hit and she will be out. Okay. Next it will be Bud's turn.
All right. Bud goes to smash his cannon at the undead thing that he sees.
Before, I will not treat this as your like proper action, but just for narrative's sake, when you attack the undead thing, your weapon, cannon, sword, whatever, goes right through it with no effect.
Okay.
So I'm just saying this for narrative purposes. It's not canceling your action. You're free to do something else.
Right. It's just what Bud was initially doing.
Yeah.
Do I still roll, or do I?
I'm basically saying this is what happens when you do that. Please try something else.
Okay.
Or you can use it to like create an advantage that the illusion is not really an illusion. It is up to you.
All right. I think I have an idea what Bud will
Okay.
view it as, rather.
It a ghost. Bud can't fight ghosts.
The Orc Lady is too busy like holding her burnt fingers to respond to you. The Archmage will roll her eyes and Meko will say, puny ghost.
All right. So Bud goes to tackle the Orc Lady then.
Okay. Please roll your forceful and the big illusion will try to protect her. Okay?
Alrighty.
Roll your forceful, please. Okay. Basically you take her out. Are you trying to kill her or knock her out?
Knock her out, I guess.
Okay. Would you like to describe to me how that happens?
Bud goes to slam against her and hit his noggin at her noggin.
Okay.
Can I
Go ahead.
compel Bud?
What are you compelling me to do?
You are a former warlord, and maybe you're a bit stronger than you think, and you accidentally kill her.
Nice. But do you accept?
I resist.
Okay. Then I have to take one of your fate points away.
I accept my fate.
Okay. Yeah. As you knock into this lady, the stone drops her from her fingers, and she lets out a gasp of pain, and she falls unconscious, and the illusion dissipates. Okay. Yeah. What is Benjamin's reaction?
I'll be a bit shocked that this woman that probably wants to spear me, like she did the goblin, is standing very close to me.
Well, just to sort of set the scene, you're a bit of a distance away, right? Not very far away.
Yeah, I would assume I'm,
Yeah.
somewhat close.
Okay. Before we go further, Bud, can you tell me what do you want to call this, the Orc Lady's level 6 consequence?
With getting unconscious.
Yeah. When you rammed into her, basically slammed into her.
Big headache.
Okay. Okay. And your level 2 consequence, Bud, and your Benjamin, and your stress will go away because it is the end of combat. Okay. So, to sort of set the scene, Meko is still looking around confused as she sees the big illusion dissipate. You are sort of looking in her direction, correct, Benjamin?
I guess in the immediate moment, I'd be looking still at the troll, the Orc Lady that Buhd headbutted. But I guess after a few seconds, I'd probably look back to see if I actually saw the person I saw, essentially.
And she also looks in your direction because she was not sure who you were. And you guys basically look into each other's eyes. And like both of you get like a flicker of recognition, if that makes sense. What's like your first reaction to being seen by this lady?
I am very scared, and I start very slowly stepping back.
You see a look of anger on her face, and she starts charging towards you.
I'll try to dodge out of the way.
Okay, then before that, I'm just going to add the Pandaren to the screen because he is still alive, just knocked unconscious. So you guys know he's still also there, just unconscious. Okay. So let's resolve this. She will attack you with forceful, and you will defend yourself with quick, and then we can see how the NPCs and Buhd react. Okay?
So should I roll?
Yeah. It's a forceful attack, so you're also able to use your stunt. Okay. You manage to dodge her. In regards to the NPCs, Shalon just looks confused, and the Archmage yells, Wait! What is Buhd doing?
Buhd gets up and he shouts out,
No hurt, friend.
This bastard killed my father!
But thought trolls did that.
He was complicit. Technically, Benjamin, it is your turn in terms of combat, but if you don't want it to be combat, you're also free to talk, interact, etc.
I'll start by sheathing my sword.
Sheathing or unsheathing?
Sheathing.
Okay.
And raise my hands in a way to say I'm not gonna fight back. But not in a way as in I'm surrendering.
She still appears very enraged. But seeing that the scene, she hesitates before attacking you. But she has not lowered her weapon. What are you doing here? I should kill you right now.
Look, I understand that you're hostile towards me, but right now there are bigger issues around us.
The Archmage will also say he's with us, with Bladebeard and Kyrie. We're together, same crew. Meko will turn to Buhd and say, "Do you know this asshole, Buhd? Do you know what he did to me? To my father?"
Well, he friend. He no killed him, no hurt him. He Buhd's friend.
She will say, I demand justice. How do you plan to respond to this murder? She is asking Benjamin.
Okay.
Look, as Buhd was saying, I may have not stopped your father's murder, but he openly attacked a troll without any valid reason, and he wasn't necessarily, wronged.
He wasn't necessarily what, sorry?
Wronged.
Your comment only enrages her more, and I presume you sort of stepped a bit further away after her first attack, correct?
I guess it depends. I just stepped away from the blows, so technically I didn't move too much. So I guess that depends how much she continued running or took to stop, I guess.
Well, she stopped after everyone else told her to stop. But your comment has just ignited her rage, and she would very much like to attack you once again. So basically, in terms of narrative, you see that your comment had the opposite effect of what you intended, and she readies her weapon once again to strike at you, and you sort of see that she's preparing to strike you.
Preparing for the strike, then I slowly step away again, so I have more distance to plan my dodge.
Okay. Buhd, or would you like to intervene, or
intervene with their fight?
Yeah. You cut out if you said something.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. What would you like to do?
Buhd steps in between them and tries to pick them up, and away from each other, holding them away from each other.
Well, her spirit's pretty long.
Yeah, and I don't know if she will really allow you to do that. Would you like to, if you want to try that with her, then please roll your forceful, and she will roll her quick to dodge you. You're forceful. You're forceful. You're forceful. Okay. She'll roll her quick to evade you. Okay, you managed to pick her up. Benjamin, do you allow yourself to be picked up?
I guess I reluctantly let him pick me up.
Okay. As you pick her up, Buhd, she says, What are you doing, you stupid? Let me down right now.
No more fighting.
This murderer killed my father. He was complicit at the very least.
He no kill. He just not help, which not good, but not mean you killed him. Okay? Okay.
I should have both of your heads. She seethes with rage but does not attack. Meanwhile, while Skoll fixes his microphone, Benjamin, you're also allowed to react.
I'll just let Buhd hold me in the feet.
Okay.
You no mean that. You just need a hug.
If you try to hug me, I'll impale you.
But we'll hug you later.
Okay. So how does this standoff end?
He kind of just waits to see if, she doesn't, try and stab, good old Benjamin, and then lets them go slowly to the ground. But if, she rushes at him, he'll try and grab her or him again.
She, while you are holding both of them at the same time, she does not try to stab him. But Benjamin, you see probably the most hateful look you've ever received from anyone ever.
Yeah, I'm just kind of I'm not gonna say I peed myself a bit again, but I was close.
Okay. And she will, as you like drop her down, she will take a few steps away, and she'll say, "I will have all of your heads after the whole booty bait debacle is done. Mark my words. Nobody will be able to save you from me then."
Let's all just be friends and not do that.
She ignores your comment and begins to walk away.
Mm.
Do you guys allow her to walk away?
Yeah, and I just exhale since I totally forgot to breathe for a while.
Okay. Bladebeard, do you think you would be doing something? Do you want to have a scene? Or are you just enjoying it?
How long was this fight going on?
A few minutes.
Oh, he's still in a bed.
Okay.
He has like cucumbers on his eyes and just relaxing.
Okay, you definitely plundered the Baron's stores. Okay. So, but Benjamin, regarding the scene, you see all of your enemies are dead except for the Pandaren and the Orc Lady. The Orc Lady also dropped this weird stone. Shalon is standing there confused. He still has an arrow in his chest that he doesn't really seem to care about. And the Archmage has started walking towards you, Benjamin.
This feels very familiar.
She does not seem like angry like Meko was.
I was not referring to that.
Oh, okay. Yeah. What do you guys do?
Bud is just going to relax for now.
Exhale a sigh of relief, I guess.
You okay, Benjamin?
Well, compared to Mr. Troll over there, I guess I am.
You are still short?
Shorter than you, I guess.
When you went, but kind of hard to tell if you regular short or super short.
Well, I'm not super short anymore, if that's what you're asking.
Oh, that good.
Anyways, what's that strange rock over there?
But they get soap.
The Archmage has just reached you, Benjamin, and she asks you the same question that Bud asked you. Are you okay, Benjamin?
For what it's worth, I think I could be worse.
Good. Benjamin, she will punch you in the face. How do you respond to that? Well, do you allow that to happen first off?
Yeah, I guess so. I think I wasn't expecting that in the first place.
Okay. Yeah, she punches you in the face. And she says, "Well, I'm glad you're okay."
Well, I guess I kind of deserve that.
She does not reply to that. And she says, "Who are these then?"
Well, I wish I knew, but apparently they were working for the same noble I was, apparently.
The Archmage gives you a look like, "Say what?" She seems very surprised by that news. Shalon has also joined you guys, but he He still has, like I said, an arrow in his shoulder, but he just looks around, sort of confused and bewildered, and he'll say, "I'm glad you're well, friend. At least you appear to be."
Well, you're one to talk with an arrow in your. What is the arrow exactly?
Yeah, an arrow in his shoulder.
Yeah, your shoulder.
Oh, yes. I suppose I was shot. Nasty troll that was.
Yeah. Getting shot at isn't very fun.
Shalon does not take any measures to like remove the arrow or do anything about it.
I mean, it's better not to remove it, to be honest.
I guess, but he seems way too nonchalant about it, is what I mean. No pun intended.
Nonchalant?
No pun intended.
We should probably get him to on ship and get Arrow out.
Oh, well, no worries. And he takes the arrow and pops it out. And he, with it in hand, he offers it to you. Do you want it, bud?
Oh, souvenir.
But takes the arrow.
Okay, you now have an arrow. Yeah.
I think that's his new toothpick.
It still has Shalon blood on it, but sure. Yeah. Meanwhile, the Archmage will say, "Who is this noble, Benjamin? This seems very odd, you know that?"
Well, yeah. He kind of seemed a bit shady at first, but this band over here definitely blew my expectations away.
She will nod very slowly, and she will say, "Wait, so you knew the Pandaren was working for this noble?"
Well, since he joined us, yes. He kind of was sent to kill me, apparently, if I refused to join their hunt for the artifact.
I see. So, what do we do? Wait, what's that? And she will turn to investigate the stone.
Oh, I actually was asking Buhd about that, even though he probably doesn't know what it is.
Out of you guys, the player characters, Bladebeard would definitely know because he's a very well-traveled person. He's heard a lot of legends, and this is a very legendary object. I don't know if Buhd would know or care to know for that matter. Benjamin, feel free to roll me a careful difficulty 4 to see if you know what that is, okay?
Yes, I don't.
Yeah. The Archmage will also roll. I rolled the wrong thing, sorry. She also does not know. Okay.
I guess she wasn't lying when she said she only does, frost magic.
Yeah. Well, she takes it and inspects it and turns it around and also offers it to you, Benjamin, to take a look.
I kind of just pick it up and put it up to the sun to look at it. Yeah, no idea.
Seems to you it seems like it weighs like a stone of that size would weigh, and it just has that weird symbol on it. You were able, when the Orc Lady was using it, you were able to sense some unfamiliar magic coming from it. Not nefarious, just unfamiliar. Otherwise, yeah, that's all you know.
I try to touch the spiral symbol with my ungloved hand.
It lights up when you touch it.
It did something. Not sure what, but
Do you keep your hand there?
Not really. I just kind of
Okay.
touch it.
Okay.
Any volunteers to touch it?
Ooh, can I see it? Can I see it? Says Shalon.
I look at Meridia first. As in, should I?
And she will say, well, if he knows what it is, then I don't see why not.
I just hand it over to them.
Shalon will roll his careful to see if he realizes what it is. Nope. Okay. He will say, yeah, very interesting. I've never seen one of these before. I'm not exactly sure what it is.
Soap. Very nice soap.
Would you like to have it, Bud?
But it does
I
need
could all use a bit
cleaning.
of soap.
Okay.
Shalon offers you the stone.
Bud tries to use it like soap.
It's a literal rock. You're just scraping your skin.
But no think this is soap.
No, it appears to be a rock. I think. A magical rock, but still a rock.
Bud called this pebbles.
What could it do though, since it seemed the orc was in a pretty hopeless situation, so what could it do?
Maybe it make her go invisible. Like a magic rock.
I mean, or like another strange rock we know, it could have summoned or the demons. But
Or summon
again,
backup.
it didn't really seem the same magic as our friendly orb.
Regarding Bud's comment that, it might summon backup. I forgot to mention this in the recap, but the Pandaren basically had a small cube-like device that he pressed 4 times, and for each of the times he pressed, like 10 seconds, 6 to 10 seconds later, someone was teleported in.
Would we have noticed him doing that?
Bud definitely would have. I don't remember if Benjamin was awake when that happened. Maybe he was for the final time, but he might have also been too groggy. Up to you.
Yeah, probably.
The Archmage will say, I think we should search them. They might have other items of interest.
Looting unconscious body is one of my least favorite experiences.
I don't particularly relish it either, but we don't know what this stone might do. Who knows what else these people have on them.
Sound like a good plunder to Bud.
Okay. Do you guys search the bodies?
Yeah,
Yep.
Including the dead ones?
Yep.
I guess so.
Okay. You will see that each of the bodies, including the Pandaren, has one of these stones. You will also see... let me think of... Oh yeah, basically this Orc Lady has the knife and the wand that she has in her hands. And the Pandaren, in addition to his swords and the coin that Benjamin returned to him, up to you guys what do you do with that. You will also notice 2 familiar looking crystals in the pocket of the Pandaren. If you guys don't remember, Bladebeard willy-nilly gave them to him last episode.
Aren't these Bladebeard's crystals?
Do they smell like Bladebeard?
I give them to Bud so we can smell them.
Bud sniffs them.
Both Bud and Benjamin, these 2 crystals are like the size of slightly bigger than a human thumb, let's say, They're glowing green, and they are warm to the touch. Very warm to the touch.
Then I guess Buhd could accidentally inhale them then.
Oh no.
Maybe, I guess. Demon Buhd, who knows? Meridia will turn to you and say, "Are those... wait... Those smell of fell magic. Are those the crystals that... Wait, didn't Bladebeard have those?"
Yeah,
But
that's,
thinks these were Bladebeard, maybe Pandaren man. He steal them from Bladebeard.
Huh, I guess that's some karma for Bladebeard.
We should go find Captain. He been gone for a while.
Yeah, maybe he knows something.
Well, I
But,
agree with you. Well, I agree with you, says the Archmage. What do we do about them? 2 of them are still alive.
Jail time.
Do we take them to the ship?
I guess so, but I feel they may be experienced enough to get away. Especially Mr. Pandaren over there, was it?
So what we do?
What do you suggest?
Well, you're the Archmage. Any ideas?
She will sigh and say, "I honestly think the best option is to keep them locked up and question them when they wake."
I guess so.
That sound good to Buhd. We
But
put them
confiscate their weapons and these weird stones that they have.
Yes. Confiscate stealth stones.
Okay. Bladebeard, what are you doing while this is happening?
How much time has passed again?
The combat was like 5 to 6 minutes at most. The looting was 5 to 10 minutes. 5.
I guess he's still
Okay.
at the same place.
Okay. Also, while the combat was happening, the crowds were sort of ran away. But when things calm down, you will see like a few curious onlookers looking from a distance.
Well, we should get going before more crowds start meddling and maybe even taking you again.
The Archmage says, "I volunteer to carry these weird stones."
Ooh, Buhd can carry bandits.
What do we do about the corpses?
We bury them.
Now, or
I kind of just scratch my head.
the Archmage will say, let's return the living to the crew and tell them what happened, and maybe we can talk funeral arrangements afterwards, I suppose."
I guess that's fair enough.
That sound good to Buhd.
Okay. So the Archmage volunteered to carry the hearthstones. Who's carrying the weapons? Who's carrying the orc? Who's carrying the Pandaren?
Buhd would probably be carrying both the Pandaren and the Orc.
Okay. Shalon would volunteer to carry the weapons if you would allow him.
Okay.
Okay. So you guys set off to the ship. You'll likely take like 5 to 10 minutes to reach the ship. is this time to have a scene with Bladebeard or not?
Yeah, I'm waiting for a description of his bath, so I can be more angered towards him.
What did he do to make you angry?
Taking a bath.
You don't know that.
Yeah, but it's just building up the expectation.
Yeah. Okay. So, in the 10 minutes that it takes them to get to the ship, it's not enough to finish your bath, correct? Or is
I
it?
guess so. Yeah,
Okay,
sure.
okay. So you guys reach the ship. You guys will see that a fairly long line of people has formed leading towards the ship. Basically, Kyrie was trying to recruit new sailors, and a lot of people are willing to join up, seeing an opportunity to get away from all the squalor. The people will like give you stink eyes as you cut in front of the line, but quote unquote, but seeing how big and menacing you are, most will back down.
Excuse me, pardon me, but coming through.
Hey,
Well, I
watch it.
guess we're famous.
Bud superstar.
Okay. You will see as you guys sort of walk, you will see reach the sort of docks where Kyrie is, well, in her Kizzy form, is talking very enthusiastically to the new members to any potential recruits. And she's basically conducting interviews, for lack of a better term. And she sees you guys approaching and say, "Oh my, oh, we had quite. You guys had some fun."
Yeah.
Oh, tell me about it.
She'll say, go on the ship. Grunvask will set you straight, okay?
Okie doke.
Okay. Do you guys continue on to the ship?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. As you guys go on to the ship, you'll see you see Grunvask, let me add him on, sort of drilling, for lack of a better term, instructing the new members of the crew. Do you guys like take the time to notice, oh, who's this new member? Who's this new member? Or are you focused on your task?
I think that and my head hurts still.
Okay. So Grunvask sees you approach and say, "Oh, had some fun, did you?" These, he points to the two that are in Bud's hands. These are for the brig, I presume.
Yup.
He waves a hand for Vera, the undead security lady. She approaches. She notices what is in your guys' hands and says, "Stowaways."
Doesn't she recognize the Pandaren?
Well, basically her question was, are these guys guilty of being stowaways? That's mostly her question. Her unspoken question.
More like stealing and fighting and shooting an arrow at Shalon.
I see. She motions for you to follow her to take them to the brig. She will not say anything while this is happening. Just motion for two other members of the crew to help chain them up. She will then say, "I can have my people guarding them."
Sound good to Bud?
Okay, she will nod, give orders for people to guard these individuals, and then go back to the top of the ship. What do you guys do?
Well, that's taken care of for now.
This was very exciting, says Shalon. The Archmage will say, well, I guess we should go find Bladebeard. I sense that he is in town. He hasn't moved for like an hour, 30 minutes or so.
Taking into account how much he drinks, I can probably assume where he is.
I obviously don't know the island very well, but as I placed marks on all of you, I know where he is. I can take all of us to him.
Yeah, we have a lot to fill him in about.
She will nod and start walking in that direction. Shalon will say, "Oh, do I come with?"
Feel free to.
You will see Shalon jump for a little bit like an excited little kid. Okay. Meanwhile, Bladebeard, it will take like another 10, 15, 20 minutes for them to reach you. What do you do? Do you finish your bath in the meantime? What do you do?
Yeah, I guess I finished my bath, and I guess I'm still a bit drunk. It wasn't,
Definitely.
yeah. I guess, can I maybe create an advantage, like a, I don't know, radiant dwarf, clean,
I think that's
something like
a
that.
disadvantage because I'm gonna punch you.
You
I don't
definitely
know what would that be useful for, but
You definitely can. I also have no idea what that could be useful for. I would say roll flashy difficulty 2. It actually either flashy, which is obvious, or careful because you're drunk. Yeah, either or.
I guess careful makes sense.
Yeah, because
know,
you're
how
drunk,
well
you're
I-
finicking how to wash yourself while you're drunk. Yeah. So careful difficulty 2, please.
Alright, +2. I rolled.
It's not
yeah.
sure.
For me, it's not showing as well. I'm sorry. Well,
Can you try again? I'm not sure what.
yeah, I'm trying.
Okay, okay.
Here we go.
Okay.
I don't know what was the problem.
Roll 20 has been weird in the past few days, but okay. You create an advantage, Radiant Dwarf, you wanted it to be called?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. You successfully create that advantage. Okay.
And I would like to start walking towards the Kairis ship.
Well, as you exit the building, you will see first the Baron. He's still. If it would let me. Come on. Roll 20. Okay. The Baron is still face first into the dirt where you left him, and the Fleet Master has passed out. The Baron is continuing to say.
See you guys later. I have to go.
Okay.
I would also like to. Can I try to take Seahorn's hat
Wow.
just as I'm passing?
Yeah, roll. Actually, I don't. You don't even need to roll. He's drunk off his boots. You are a master thief. You don't even need to roll. You now have Seahorn's hat.
Alright, I'm going to put it in my inventory.
You're okay.
Man, Bladebeard. Oh my god.
This is among his worst crimes.
He's gonna get himself killed at this point.
Okay.
Like the
No
entire
one-
Booty Bay is gonna rain down on him. Like they're gonna be like, he stole Seahorn's hat. Get him.
They don't know that. No one saw me, I believe.
It is a
Right.
very recognizable hat, though. If you don't hide it, people might see it.
Yeah, I'm hiding it.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. As you like leave, I presume you're leaving, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. As you leave, meanwhile, Buhd and Benjamin, the Archmage, will say, I sense that he's coming in this direction.
Oh, less work for us then, I guess.
You guys, you three will meet in like 2 minutes, let's say, at this rate. Do you guys want to say or do or interact or anything until then? This question is also for Bladebeard.
Not really, I just continue walking toward the ship.
Buhd, Benjamin?
Yeah, well, we can just wait around for Bladebeard, I guess.
Oh, you wait,
Yeah.
you don't continue walking.
I mean, I guess that depends how far he is.
The Archmage has not stopped walking.
Oh,
Yeah,
I guess
she's-
then we.
She's sort of in
continue.
front because she's your GPS.
Yeah, I mean, Bud will keep following her. He doesn't really have a reason to stop following her.
Okay. Yeah. Bladebeard, you will see in the distance Buhd, Benjamin, the Archmage, and Shalon coming in your direction. Buhd and Benjamin, you will see Bladebeard coming in your direction.
I actually see 8 of them.
Sure. Then Buhd and Benjamin, you will see Bladebeard stumbling in your direction.
Oh. Great.
He been poisoned.
Hello guys. How are you doing?
Is he close enough so I can smell him?
Not yet, but in a few seconds he will be.
Okay, then I will bide my time.
And the Archmage will say, "Drunk again, Captain?"
Like I said before, I'm always drunk.
Bud believes this.
That's my thing. You know, I'm a drunk pirate.
Bladebeard has now like walked next to you guys.
Are you still stabbing prisoners?
My nose just perks up for a few moments and I go
Well,
like,
Benjamin, the odd thing is, Bladebeard is clean, but his clothes are not.
that's a good point, but
You're still free to like investigate him.
yeah, I definitely will.
Can we say that I washed my clothing as well?
Then your clothing will. Then you will see that Bladebeard is not only drunk, his clothing is drenched
Yeah,
because
great.
there hasn't been time to dry it.
then I guess he just doesn't smell bad.
Yeah, he doesn't smell bad, but his clothing is drenched. He is somewhat drenched. Maybe he still has soap bubbles in his beard up to him.
Yeah, sure, why not?
I kind of, start shaking a bit and I just say, Bladebeard,
Hi.
what have you been doing?
I've been drinking and I've been taking a bath.
A bath?
Yeah, relaxing. I mean, I
Bath?
yeah.
Did I hear that right? A bath?
Can you hear me now? A bathtub with bubbles and a rubber ducky.
Oh, that sounds nice.
I try to hold my right hand as
I
as
can
much
I
as
can
I
show
can.
you where it is. You all could use a bath as well. You don't really smell
Oh,
good.
I definitely could use a bath. So, where
That sound good to Bud.
where is that bath?
Right over there. You just walk past the drunk Baron and the bull guy, and you go into their house, and there's a bathtub.
That feels a bit
Shalon will say, but we don't need a bath. And he will wave his hands, and suddenly, everyone, you will smell a scent of roses coming from Shalon.
Oh. We no need bath?
I'm as clean as a baby.
well.
No, babies are not really clean. Well, I'm as clean as the light of the night. Well, yeah.
You as clean as Bladebeard?
I think even cleaner.
What's your secret?
Oh, it's quite a simple spell.
Can you cast it on us?
Sure. Let me roll Shalon's careful to see how well he does. Do you want him to cast it on you?
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay. You suddenly feel yourself and your clothes becoming cleaner, though you don't smell quite as nice as Shalon does.
Can
Wait,
Bud
you-
also be clean?
Huh?
You could have done that the whole time.
Well, yes. You've never
But-
seen me stink of, of you like you stink, Bladebeard, usually.
Well, there's a lot of stinky people on the ship. Why didn't you clean us all?
You never asked.
Oh, well, you have some really useful spells. Maybe you should tell us what can you do?
The Archmage will say, can you clean me, please? No, definitely. Do you allow Shalon to clean the Archmage?
Sure.
Why not?
The Archmage appears clean. The blood from her robes has washed away, but she doesn't smell quite as nice as you do, Benjamin. Though Shalon smells the most nice.
I guess
The nicest.
he may be a bit biased.
Can Bud also be clean?
Oh, sure. Let me roll. Yep, you smell like the Archmage does, in terms of quality of smell.
Well, I guess I still miss the relaxation of a bath, but this is already a much needed improvement.
Do you need to
Can-
be clean, Captain?
Sure.
Okay. Yeah, in addition to your bath, you now smell like Buhd and the Archmage.
Am I still wet?
Definitely.
Or does the spell
definitely. You are still wet.
can you dry me?
Oh, sure. Shalon forms a fireball in his hand. And he, approaches you with the fireball.
Does it look dangerous?
It's a ball of fire.
Wait. It looks like you are trying to burn me.
No, I'm just trying to heat up your clothes to dry them. They're wet, they won't catch. I hope, I think, maybe.
Do you have a warm wind spell?
I'm not a shaman.
That sound like
it-
a fart.
Yeah. I guess it's warm outside. I'll drive in time.
While it may be, well, it is autumn, but while it may be kind of warm outside because it is close to midday, Bladebeard, you are soaked and almost freezing.
Yeah, and I assume it will be probably really humid since we're in a jungle, even though we're kind of in the middle of the sea, maybe.
Yeah, it's yeah, yeah.
It's a tropical island. It should be warm,
Yeah,
right?
it's warm. It is fairly warm, yeah, but you still feel cold because, yeah.
I'm a dwarf. I have frost resistance.
Sure.
I'm fine.
Sure.
I have like, I take 1% less frost damage, right?
I think so. Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm fine.
Shall say, oh, you should meet the new friends that we got on the ship. There's
Oh, yeah,
so many of them. And, well, I don't know if you would call Benjamin's friends to be new friends. One of them shot me.
Wait, what were you guys doing?
Yeah, while you were taking your nice bath, I was kidnapped, and we kind of fought a gang of, well, whatever they were.
Oh no, did Meckle Heckle attack you?
She did, but I think that was the least of our worries.
We found your stolen fell gems.
No one stole my gems. I
Oh,
have
they
them
didn't?
right here.
The Archmage.
Somebody stole my gems.
The Archmage would say, and I would like to keep them in my possession for everyone's safety.
I mean, you and dangerous magical artifacts. You know,
Unlike that blade, these gems don't talk. They are just dangerous sources of dangerous
th-
energy.
they talk to me.
What?
Bladebeard, is there anything we should know about?
The Archmage
They
gives you a
talk
look.
to you?
I'm going to use my the deceiver. They all
Okay.
believe that
Yeah. They all believe. Everyone
crystals
believes you.
talk to me.
And Archmage says, then all the more reason that I should keep them or lock them away
Yeah.
somewhere.
Yeah, you should keep them, and then during the night you murder a prisoner or something.
I mean, taking
Great
into
idea,
account you
maybe.
just said they talked to you, we should be the ones scared that you stabbed us during the night.
Did I stab anyone?
Maybe we bury them.
All right. Here. Listen, guys. If you stab at anyone, murdered anyone during the night, raise your hand.
Come on, Bladebeard.
That is
Bud does not raise his hand.
Meridia?
fine. I concede that maybe I shouldn't keep them, but I definitely do not agree that you should keep them. Shalon
All right,
says,
they-
can
they
I
are-
keep them?
Well, maybe
Yeah.
we should give them to Kylie. Maybe.
Bud thinks we should bury them like treasure.
Oh, maybe the demon tree will grow out of them.
Bud no think that work on sand.
Who knows?
Yeah, and that's probably not too nice, anyways.
I also think you
Let's
need
just-
the blessings of at least 3 dragons to do that. Says Shalon.
Oh, we know two.
Oh, higher caliber dragons.
Oh.
Come on, don't talk about dragons here. It's a secret, guys. You know, I think it's better if we keep it a secret.
Well, anyways, I vote we should give the crystals to Kyrie since she's the specialist in keeping nasty things locked away.
For lack of a better option, I agree with Benjamin, though I'm reluctant. Says the Archmage.
Why?
Bud likes his buried treasure idea.
Shalon says, I vote that I should keep them.
Maybe we should just tell them to someone on the island. and earn some money.
That is the worst idea I think you could ever have come up with, says the Archmage.
Yeah, who want 2 talking gemstones? That sound like a bad deal.
That's also a quick way to get someone corrupted or even dead.
That too.
Sure, do whatever you want. I need to get back to the ship.
So we take them to Kyrie, says the Archmage.
I guess so.
Any objections, Buhd? Says the Archmage.
Sound fine to Buhd.
Any objection, Shalon? Shalon will say, well, I would have liked to keep them, but okay. He seems somewhat sad.
He always makes me feel bad.
Bud gives Shalon some much needed back pats.
Oh. He gives you a very appreciative smile.
We
Okay,
will.
Shalon. We get you talking crystals someday.
Yeah, we will find something better for you.
Like a talking hat. Or a talking dog.
No, well, I understand the danger. I just think I could have befriended the crystals.
Well, I mean, I think there are a couple of talking dogs in Elven, but
Oh,
There are a couple of what? I didn't hear that.
talking dogs in Elven.
Oh, okay. I see.
By the way, Shalon, are you doing alright? Have you been turning naked?
Above board, like I mentioned in the previous episode, all of you would have noticed that Shalon has not reverted to his crazy form since the battle with the Archmage.
So, you're doing alright?
Oh, yes, Kyrie has been very helpful, though the root of the problem is obviously not in her power to get rid of. And I would rather not, approach any such creatures like those. You see him like growing a bit shy and into.
Big fish. I get it. I don't like them either.
Yes. They are. Well, their very presence provokes. You see, like, a look of fear on his face. But he, like, surprisingly, calms himself down and says, "I am fine in general, Bladebeard. Thank you for asking, Captain."
Well, for what it's worth, I guess we have a bit of experience stabbing fish, so I think we'll be fine.
The Archmage, who has the crystals currently? I
think Bud has them, so
Okay.
he'd probably give them to the Archmage.
Okay.
No. Give them to me.
Do not give them to him. You keep them, Buhd, until we return to the ship.
okay.
Yeah, fair. Just don't give them to Meridia. Alright.
Fine, just don't give them to Bladebeard.
Okay, Bud not give it to you, or you, or you, or you.
Great.
I just sigh.
Shall
Why
we?
everyone go crazy over magic items anyways? No big deal. Bud no go crazy.
The Archmage sighs, sort of embarrassed, and says, "Let's return to the ship."
Yeah,
Okie-dokie.
where were you guys going, anyway?
To find you.
Why?
We thought you were in danger, because Benjamin was just in danger.
Oh, in danger? What? Oh yeah, you said you were attacked by, was it Meckle?
Yeah,
wrong
but
with
as I said, that was the least of my problems. I kind of got kidnapped by our resident Pandaren first, and then we kind of had to fight his, team? Co-workers? Something of the sort.
Wait,
Yeah.
he has people working for him on this island?
Well, I think it was with him, and I'm not really sure how they showed up. I
They
was
go
kind
poof.
of
The Archmage will say, it looked like basic mage teleportation to me. Though I'm not I presume the Pandaren pressed a distress beacon, for lack of a better term, and when that was activated, they were teleported one by one to our predicament.
Wait,
What?
he could have done that anytime?
Guess
Apparently,
so. He
Why
also
didn't he
had
do that
magic
when...
stones.
Yeah, why didn't he do that when we were fighting the big orc lady
well,
that you murdered?
we had the big orc lady outnumbered 20 to 1. I don't think he saw the need, says the Archmage.
What about when we were attacked by black blood water raiders,
well.
buccaneers?
He didn't even help us in that fight. So
Above board,
I
he
don't
did like help a little, but yeah, not too much.
Anyways, I don't know magic. Whatever. Is
Well-
he dead now?
anyway, no, it's just in the break. We should talk to him as soon as he's awake.
Oh, he's a prisoner.
I was just about to propose that all of your questions we can just directly ask him, indeed. And his co-worker, co-conspirator, companion, whatever.
Oh,
Yeah.
Are they also Pandaren?
No, it's an Orc Lady.
Yeah, and there were also a troll who was speared to death, and two
Let's
ogres.
walk and talk, I
or
propose.
3 ogres? 2 ogres? I'm not sure how that works.
2 ogres. Bud took care of them. Bud used cannon for both of them.
But if an ogre has 2 heads, is it just an ogre or 2 ogres?
Bud think it was 2 ogres. One wasn't too happy when I smashed his friend's head.
That's confusing.
Maybe one day Bud have 2 heads.
I do not recommend that, says the Archmage quite bluntly.
Oh, really?
Let's just say some other people had the idea of giving ogres 2 heads. Didn't end well. Well, for the ogres were fine, but not the people facing the ogres.
So it good for Bud?
I'd rather not even discuss that possibility. Let's return to the ship.
Oh, okay.
The Archmage will start walking. Do you guys follow her?
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Is anyone helping Bladebeard walk?
No, he can walk.
Shalon will offer to help you walk Bladebeard.
I take his hand.
He sort of leans down towards you because of the height difference and smiles to you and very gently helps you return to the ship.
Thank you, Shalon.
No problem,
You're a
Captain.
good second mate, right? That's what I
Yes, and you're
I,
a good captain. Well, you're the only captain that I've served under. Well, actually, I guess you could count Miss Kyrie Gosa as a captain as well. Well, she's not really a miss, more of a Mrs. Well, she was. Well, complicated.
wait, what? Never mind. Yeah, she seems to be a good captain.
And you're probably a good captain too. I look forward to the day when we get our own ship and travel on our own adventures.
I actually do have a ship.
This is totally not the DM speaking for Shalon.
Oh yeah.
Sorry.
Me too, Shalon. You know, I actually do have a ship, and I do have a crew, but they've been taken from me
Oh.
by a witch.
Oh. Is
Yeah.
it a Drusvar witch?
No, it's
A Hoovar? What a Drustvar witch?
Oh,
That's
it's a weird
a
place. A
forest.
weird place.
Yeah, that's on Gultiras, I believe.
Yes, yes.
It's a, a swampy place. I don't know. They
Oh.
make great sausages there. Been a few times.
Oh, come on, Bud. Come on, Bladebeard, I'm hungry, please.
Bud is also hungry, but that always Bud.
The DM is also hungry.
But yeah, she was a troll witch. I don't know. I guess Gurbashi. Her
Oh.
sister is Gurbashi.
Oh. Could her sister be Benjamin's girlfriend?
Yeah, that
I
one.
kind of just choke up when I hear that.
The Archmage in front of you also tenses when Bladebeard says that, but continues walking. Oh, well, Shalon says that rather.
But don't worry, Shalon. We'll find them and we'll free them, and I'll be a pirate captain again, sailing the seas.
I look forward to that day. I've never been
Me
a
too.
proper second mate. What does a second mate entail?
Well, we'll talk about that when I get my crew back. You know, I do actually have a second mate already, so
Ooh,
that's going to be a thing we'll have to talk about.
will
So,
it be resolved for a duel to the death? A Makora?
Mak, what?
He, out of character, he did mispronounce that. A Makora! The
Uh,
orc thing, correct?
Oh, well, I guess you could do. That would be fun.
Ooh,
We'll see.
are
We'll
they
see.
fearsome?
You know, she's pretty alright. She was a first mate before Bud became first mate.
Oh, how did Buhd become a first mate? Did he decapitate her?
No. He was just I thought it would be a good idea to promote him. He's very big, very strong,
Oh,
very
I
scary.
see.
Well, no wonder your people betrayed you since you just changed their ranks from one day to another.
No, that was he became first mate long before they were mind controlled. So
Bud
she
very
is
good at
still a bit bitter about that, but you know, not enough to betray me.
Bud very good at his job.
You are, Bud, and thank you for following me, even though I'm not technically a captain anymore.
Wait, if you're not a captain anymore, does that mean Bud not first mate?
Uh, you
Do
are a
titles
first.
mean lie?
Does that mean
No,
I'm not
no,
a
no,
second mate either?
no. I am still a captain. I just don't
Okay.
have a crew or ship.
So,
you have a crew,
what
though.
makes a captain, Bladebeard?
I don't know. I guess. I guess a person that owns a ship.
But you technically don't own a ship anymore.
Well, I do own a ship. It's just it's stolen.
Yeah, I own all the money I had during my life, but it's just not with me.
This is different.
Well,
That is a
not
very good
necessarily.
way of thinking about it, Benjamin. Yeah, I do own all the money I had throughout my life. Yeah. Says
Well,
Shalon.
my point was actually the opposite, but I guess you can see it that way.
You guys will like come into view of the ship. As before, there's a huge line of people who are trying to sign up on the ship, and Kyrie is, as usual, conducting interviews. Do you want to like stop to speak with her, or are just moving along?
I guess
I
we'll
gu-
just
well, I guess you
nod.
do want to speak with her because of the crystals thing, but
Right. I forgot about that.
the Archmage will head in her direction. What do you guys do?
I guess we follow, since Buhd has the crystal.
Yeah, sure.
The Archmage will say, "May we speak with you? It is important." Kyrie will motion to one of the other members of the crew to like take over the interview, and will like gesture you guys to follow her towards the ship. Do you guys do so?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. As you guys reach reach the ship and get like a place where nobody is like listening in, Kyrie say, "So, well, I see you've found Bladebeard.
Hello.
Greetings."
Yeah, he was taking a very nice bath.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Would you like a bet? I know a bathtub.
I'm quite fine, thank you. Is this the important business? The Archmage will simply, without a word, not nudge Buhd to give Kyrie the crystals.
Buhd hands the crystals over to Kyrie.
Here you go.
Oh, where did you find these?
Well, first we find them on Bladebeard. Then Bladebeard loses them to Pandaman. Then Pandaman loses them to Buhd. And so Buhd take them and give them to you.
Where did Bladebeard get these?
Amen.
Mommy people.
Mummy people. Undead.
They are teleporting.
Ethereals, says the Archmage. Kyrie nods slowly. Well, these are dangerous, though not immediately so. I imagine they aren't a danger to you, Bladebeard, or to you, Buhd. They
Well,
might be a danger
Bladebeard said they were talking to him, but that might just have been a trick.
because of Bladebeard's stunt. You have to believe him, Benjamin.
Oh, he used the stunt for that.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed it. Okay. Yeah. Bladebeard said they talked to him.
That is very concerning. I need to study these then.
Yeah, sure. They are yours now.
Thank you for bringing them to me.
No problem. How's recruitment going?
Oh, well, we've had quite a few people. You can see, I actually forgot to add Kyrie on screen, but yeah, you can see Grunvask is drilling all of our people. Would you like take a look at like the people that Grunvask is training, or not really care much?
I guess so, but most of them hate us. This whole island. Not really a big fan of.
Well,
Or
I'm their captain now, and I say that they are not allowed to kill you. And I can mediate the conflicts if need be.
Alright.
Okay. Previous
Yeah,
question
I
again.
look at the new sailors.
Okay. You see a bunch of people that, how should I say? You maybe have recognized from like a glance from Booty Bay. You would like random beggar number 13, random drunk number 12, etc., etc. A lot of people, especially people that you would think are like the cowardly sort. They're basically trying to run away with this. And you will also see among the new recruits sort of standing at attention, this gentleman,
Oh, come on.
as well as this gentleman.
Oh, come on again.
Do you recognize? Do I, drunken dwarf? Do I recognize the goblin?
I'd like you to roll me a careful, but it would not be. It would be difficulty two for you, Bladebeard. Bud would recognize him. Benjamin.
I don't think I ever met the weasel.
You saw him talking with Bladebeard.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
But I don't know if you realized that that was the weasel. But you do recognize the Draenei. Yeah, Bladebeard, you also recognize him.
I recognize the goblin, weasel.
You also recognize Karados because he's a local beggar.
All right, I'm going to start walking towards the goblin.
He's also standing next to the Draenei, so you'd be walking towards both of them.
Bud, follow me for a moment.
Okay.
Trouble? Says Kyrie.
I guess so. I'm not sure, but I think that goblin, he's the one that, I'm not, this might be wrong, but I think he's the one that, brought the mysterious orb to Booty Bay, and I think that a lot of people would like to see him pay for what he did.
Oh. Benjamin, you are also on the scene and you would recognize the Draenei.
Yeah, I think I'm done with him for now.
Kyrie says, well, I'll stay here on the ship. Go talk to him if you'd like.
Alright. Alright. I continue walking towards him.
You continue stumbling towards him, yeah? But
Oh,
do you go with him? Like he asked?
Yep.
Okay. Benjamin, what do you do?
I guess seeing the two of them walking towards him, maybe I make the connection. So I just kind of follow them, but stay further away enough to listen in on what's going on.
Okay. Are you trying to go unnoticed or just a bit away?
I mean, I'm just I'm not trying to be especially sneaky.
Okay,
just,
okay,
trying
okay,
to-
okay. Yeah. If you want to approach them from like, basically, these guys, along with some of the other new recruits, are sort of standing in a few lines, listening to Grunvask talk to them. Grunvask, the first mate. They're in the back of the line.
I go to Gorvesk, the first mate.
Yeah, let me add him on the thing. He gives you a glance like, why are you interrupting me? But he continues talking.
I'm sorry, first mate. A moment. A word.
What is it, Master Dwarf?
One of your new students needs to speak with the principal.
Then beckon him forward, pray tell.
You there, goblin. Come with me.
There's quite a few goblins. All of them look confused like, who, me? And the weasel tries to appear invisible. What did you say?
Weasel,
Weasel? Who's
step
the weasel?
forward.
Who's the weasel? Who's the weasel? Who's the weasel? The weasel
But-
does not step forward, and he instead
but,
tries to hide.
Hey, buddy, bud. Would you kindly bring Weasel over here?
Skoll? Are you here?
Yep.
Okay, I thought the microphone might have died again.
I just turned it off while typing.
Okay.
Bud
walks over to look at where Bladebeard is exactly pointing to snatch up the weasel.
Do you
Or
go
the goblin.
walk through the other new recruits, or are you going around?
He's walking through them.
Okay. They stumble and fall back as you go through, and as you approach the weasel, he looks at you with fear in his eyes. Says, hey buddy, what's up?
Oh, not much. How you doing?
Been better. Yeah.
Okay, you getting picked up now.
Please don't.
Sorry.
Let me find the weasel, because the weasel's stats, that is, because he will try to wiggle out of you picking him up. Where is he? Oh, what's the stupid name I came up with for him? Skippy, that was his name, yeah.
Weasel isn't his name.
Okay, Buhd, please roll a forceful for me, and I will roll the weasel's quick, okay? To oppose you. Yeah, the weasel easily escapes your grab, Buhd, and starts running away, darting and dashing from like corner to corner.
Alright, I guess Bud chases after him then.
I just yell, "Get him! He's running away!"
What's going?
I yell to everyone. I guess.
People just look confused at you and then turn towards Grunvask as to what should we do, who is this guy? Grunvask would say, who is this goblin?
Damn it. I start running towards him. And I probably fall on my face.
Probably. Roll Bladebeard. Roll for me a careful to see if you fall on your face. Buhd, roll for me a quick to see if you catch up with him, okay? Okay. Bladebeard.
Careful, right?
Yeah. Difficulty 2. Okay. Bladebeard remains upright, and Buhd catches up and corners the weasel. And the weasel says, hey, we can talk about this. Yeah. Oh, weasel's always good for it, you know.
What we talking about?
You let me go, please.
That don't sound good.
I can give you...
I'm going to
You're going to?
approach, if I may.
Okay. He'll see you and say, hey, shame what happened to the auction. Yeah, shame. Can I go now?
Hey, Weasel, buddy. How you doing?
Hey, dwarf, buddy. How you doing?
You know, I've been better. You know, the demons and everything.
Yeah, I smell the booze from here. Can I go now?
No, tell me. Were you the one that brought the magical orb to Booty Bay?
Oh, magical orb, magical schmorb. You know how it is. It ain't nothing.
Oh, so you did.
I don't really know what you're talking about.
I'm going to grab him by the throat and lift him up.
Okay. No need to get violent. No need to get violent.
You are the responsible for everything, for this whole chaos.
No. That was the demons and the trolls and that guy. He points towards Benjamin. Yeah, he was responsible. Yeah.
You know, that's a pretty reasonable excuse. Unfortunately for you, people over here don't listen to reason. So prepare for your doom, Goblin.
Oh, that's great.
Oh god.
Benjamin, you'd also have heard the weasel blame you, just FYI.
I kind of just don't take it seriously.
Yeah, the weasel says, "Hey, come on, you can't kill me like this. What is this?
No, I'm not gonna kill you.
Then can I
But
go?
no, but put him in the bag with your skulls.
Oh, okay.
Hey, come on now. No need for that. No need for that. I can get you what you want. Gold, trinkets. I have a Draenei. I can give you a Draenei if you want.
We do with a Draenei.
Eat him. I don't know.
But no think Draenei tastes too good.
Put him in the
Bud.
bag, bud.
But Bud grabs him and stuffs him in the bag full of the skulls.
The weasel will try to oppose you, Bud. Can you roll your forceful for me, please?
I'm handing him to Bud. So can I
I
like
will take it. He will still try to resist, but basically, I will take that Bladebeard. You're assisting him, so you will improve Bud's
Yeah,
roll by +1. Okay.
that's what I want to say. Yeah.
Okay. Regardless, you succeed. You shove him in the bag, and as soon as you do that, the bag starts struggling to like get out, and it is just a bag. He will get out of the bag. Because unlike Benjamin, he is awake.
Should me bash big bag?
Yeah, sure. Maybe, I mean, if you care for the skulls, maybe take them out first.
Oh, they pretty strong skulls.
All right.
Bud, roll for me a careful difficulty 4. Because, yeah, you're bashing him, but he's also in there with a bunch of skulls, and if you bash him too hard, as in if you fail your roll, you might kill him.
Oh no.
Okay, you do not kill him. You bash him a few times, and the bag goes still.
Okay, we got him. What now?
Great. I don't know. We give him to Meckel.
Okay.
I'm going to go first to Kizzy.
Okay. While you do that, Benjamin, the Draenei, will approach you.
What is it?
Interesting companions you have. What's
Oh well. Sorry, go ahead.
what's their business with my friend?
I think they were hired by him, and he said something about him being the one with the stick on the auction or something.
I see. Let me look up something. We won't go for much longer. I just want to like resolve this scene. Okay. Benjamin. The Draenei will attempt to put a knife to your throat.
Oh, again?
How do you preempt that? He's basically trying to like grab you and put a knife to your throat to like threaten you. How do you prevent yourself from getting in that position?
I'd probably try to grab his arm and twist the knife away from me.
Can you roll your careful or quick then?
They're the same, so I guess
Okay.
it's...
Okay. He grabs you, he manages to like temporarily subdue you and put a knife to your throat. And with the knife to your throat, he turns back towards Bladebeard and Bud and says, "Dwarf, ogre, your man for my man."
Well,
He
I
tried to
think-
tell you.
You guys spoke over each other. And I didn't hear.
Yeah, go ahead, sir.
He tried to sell you like meat.
Your men for my men. He says,
Well,
still pointing the knife towards
That's
Benjamin.
more like half a man.
I mean, are we surrounded by Kyrie's crew?
Yeah, but he still has a knife to Benjamin's throat.
Okay.
somebody,
we hand him over.
What is this goblin paying you? You're the Kyrie's crewman now.
He promised me half the price of the artifact.
Oh, this again.
Artifact is no longer in his possession.
But it will be. And when he starts the new auction, I want first dibs.
There won't be an auction.
You dumb.
Just walk away. This isn't your problem. You're just a hired man, Draenei.
Bladebeard, unlike you, I honor my contracts. So, your goblin, your man for my goblin.
I'm going to give let's say Meridia a look. Like,
And by the
do
way,
something.
Benjamin, you are also free to try to get yourself out of the situation. But if you fail, he will stab you in the throat. So it's up to you if you want.
that would be a little problematic.
Yeah.
So I guess I won't risk it.
Okay. So what did you say, Bladebeard?
Can I look towards Meridia or Gurvesk and just see what they are doing?
Grunvask reached for his weapon and is holding it ready, but obviously he can't shoot this Draenei. Meridia tries to get Benjamin's attention, but I don't know if she succeeds without getting the Draenei's attention.
I mean, this is the second time this Draenei has put a knife against me, so I guess I'd be a bit less distracted than I would normally be.
I want to roll Meridia's flashy, and it will be difficulty 2.
That's an interesting roll, because wouldn't a higher roll mean she would gather more attention from Draenei?
Basically, I was rolling to see. You would notice her, basically, but I was rolling to see if the Draenei would notice her, and the difficulty is just difficulty. But with that roll, the Draenei does notice her and says, "Hey, no mage business. I will drive this knife into your beloved's throat."
Alright, you said
Rumor
was
goes
going
around,
to-
I guess. Sorry, go ahead.
he was going to pay you half of the earnings from the artifact.
Half.
Yeah, I think you got a bit ripped off with your 4% Bladebeard.
No, he promised me 2%. But anyway,
How does Benjamin know that? Well, out of character, I know that Benjamin knows that, but yeah. Bladebeard.
Well, elves have big ears, let's say.
Okay.
he doesn't have the orb. He can't sell it.
He will soon. He's a genius.
No, he's not. He's in a bag.
He's so.
Bud's smarter.
Yeah, Bud is smarter than him.
But not in a bag. But never been in a bag.
Karados will, still holding on to Benjamin, try to slowly walk towards the entrance of the ship, so that when you guys give him the weasel, he isn't surrounded, basically.
Oh, come on, getting kidnapped again.
Alright,
Well,
Bud. You know what, Bud? Give him the goblin.
Okay. Bud throws the bag at the Draenei's face.
Are you trying to like distract him to allow Benjamin to get away, or just throwing the bag?
I mean, it could be both, honestly.
No, I mean basically when you throw that, you said you threw it at the Draenei's face. Which I'm taking it as, are you trying to like attack him to sort of distract him so Benjamin can get away, or?
I mean, yeah, I'll go with that.
Then roll a clever, please.
If I die, Skoll, it's your fault.
And Gyarados
Well,
will-
Bladebeard didn't specify. Bud's just doing what he was told to do.
And Gyarados will roll his careful, which is very high. Okay. He somewhat dodges the bag, and instead of a knife to Benjamin's throat, he will say to Benjamin, "Take him out."
Okay. Okay. I just slowly kneel down to.
Grab a skull. Grab a skull.
I'm sorry, I don't want to die.
The Archmage. Oh, actually, she once again tries to get your attention without getting the Draenei's. So she will roll once again. She fails, and the Draenei say, "No funny business. I said that."
Okay, I have an idea. Would he know? Where would my orb be kept?
In your sort of pouch,
Where is that pouch?
to your side.
As I kneel down, I'll very slowly put my hand in my pouch and turn myself into a gnome. So basically, the knife won't be to my neck, but like half a meter above me.
Okay, I will allow that. You startle Gyarados, and yeah, roll for me a quick, and I'll roll his quick to see if he manages to grab you back. Okay.
Oh, come on. Can I use a fate point?
Yeah.
Guess I'll use a fate point then and activate my adventuring sellsword. So basically, kind of used to
Okay.
getting in weird situations.
Okay. You activate your fate point, and turning into a gnome, you manage to evade his grasp as well. And he curses and says, "Get back here!" But now he no longer has a hostage. What do you guys do?
I point my gun towards the Draenei,
Yeah, realizing
but
this
actually I'm pointing like few centimeters away from him
yeah.
because I'm drunk.
Also realizing the situation that he's in, the Draenei will say, "Okay, can you please just allow us to go? I will cause no more trouble."
Well, you said that last time.
You can go. The goblin stays.
Can both of us go, please?
You said please. No.
Gyarados will sigh and say, Yeah, I think that's what he would do. He is that kind of guy. He will try to stab the bag. What do you guys do?
Did I run away or am I kind of still next to him?
You're sort of next to him, but not close enough for him to grab you.
Bud goes to throw his cannon at the Draenei.
I shoot his hand.
I was gonna say I tried to chop off his head, but that's a lot of things happening to his hand, I guess.
Everyone roll your quick. I already rolled for the Draenei. Let's see who wins.
My quick is
What were you trying to do, Bud? Remind me, please.
He's trying to throw his literal cannon at this man.
Okay, before he can do that, he can stab the bag. You throw the cannon into Carados, which is obviously an enormous piece of weight. And while the cannon goes on the ship, Carados goes flying backwards from the ramp.
Ouch, I think I heard a few bones breaking.
Yeah, if you look over the overboard, you will see Carados moaning in pain, and you see blood pooling out.
Oh, we warn him.
I'm going to take the bag.
You now have the bag, though I don't know if you can carry it.
I'm just
Bud
going
goes
to like
to pick his cannon back up and put it underneath his armpit.
Well, should we go get the Draenei?
He probably not feeling so good right now.
I guess.
But Bud threw a cannon at him.
If I can't have the money, nobody can. And he coughs up blood.
There is no money, you idiot. Have you not seen what happened to Booty Bay?
Unless someone does something, the Draenei will probably die.
I don't think anyone can heal him.
Well, maybe you can take him to someone who can heal him, or like freeze him in place or something.
Should we help him or?
Sure, yeah.
I don't know, just someone please take that knife away from me. Believe it or not, it's the second time he tried to kill me with that knife of his.
Okay. Go ahead.
I mean, I Bladebeard will not do anything, but he won't stop anyone from saving him, like Kyrie or.
Yeah, I was gonna say that Kyrie will like run up and like try to save him using her magic. If that's alright.
Yeah.
Okay. And I think it's as good a place as any to end our current session.
Yeah.
I think so.
Okay. Thoughts on today's episode?
A lot happened.
Yeah.
Pretty fun. I liked it.
I'm glad you thought so. I like from the moment you arrived on Golden Skull, I was thinking, the Weasel and Carados will definitely try to escape aboard Kyrie's ship. But they did out of character, they did genuinely enlist as members of the crew. And there you go. Also, I definitely planned in advance that the Archmage would punch you, Benjamin.
Well, as I said in character, I kind of deserved it.
I like how Gnome Benjamin is becoming more of a thing.
Oh, if it's situationally useful, sure. Yeah. Like you guys said, a lot of stuff happened. I'm not sure what exactly to say for like our post discussion.
I'm not dead.
I mean, Benjamin's alive. Bud threw a cannon. Everyone smells nice.
Yeah, Shalon was very wholesome this episode.
Yeah, I'm glad that.
Bless you.
He is. When the moment we were like, "Oh, here's Shalon," I was like, I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna try to protect this character as much as possible.
Nice.
Oh,
I
First
regret
thing-
kicking him in the face the first
Yeah.
time we met.
me too.
It's okay, he doesn't remember that.
I do.
I didn't know that he would come back when we kicked him off. I really regretted that. But I'm glad that he's back.
Yeah, he if like we ever like move beyond the demonic invasion and you like become a proper pirate crew or whatever, Shalon is definitely an interesting choice for second mate. Above board, the second mate on a ship is usually responsible for like navigation, etc.
All right.
Which
He
I mean, for what it's worth, Shalon seems really culturally knowledgeable.
yeah, but he would probably like decide to like, let's take the ship into that big storm just for the experience.
also, I'm not sure if this is true, but doesn't he like still believe that the whole world is one continent? Or,
It's complicated. Basically, he believes different things at different times according to
Oh,
various phases of
I
insanity.
was gonna ask earlier, how did he know about the Makora?
Yeah.
He did say that he traveled a lot around the world, and the orcs have been around for like 30 years or so. So
Fair enough. I just
Yeah.
think that an orc wouldn't like him too much.
well, he would have heard from not from orcs, about orcs, not from orcs.
Fair enough.
And also the Garrosh versus Cairn duo is kind of infamous, I guess. But yeah. I honestly did not expect in this session that Karados would go into this direction as a character. To be honest, when I first envisioned him, other than being an agent of the Weasel, I thought of him as a potential love interest for Benjamin.
As always, right?
As always.
Yeah. So was the Pandaren, and so was, I guess, maybe Aridia, and they all killed him.
Yeah,
Try to
everyone
kill him.
is Benjamin's love interest. It's shocking.
Pretty much, I guess, pretty much.
But the way people tend to show their love is always a bit strange.
Well, love is a bit of a strong word when you barely know these people. But yeah. I hope the Archmage has forgiven you by this point, but I don't think she has yet.
Well, yeah, let's hope the punch helps.
Yeah. Any plans, thoughts, etc. for the next session?
I'm
Maybe
not
getting the
Maybe we'll
getting
finally
the
leave.
weasel. Sorry.
Yeah, it will probably be an interrogation of both the Pandaren, the Weasel, and maybe finally asking about the captain's meeting or whatever.
Yeah, that is entirely on the table. Honestly, for this session, I was expecting you guys to finish up the combat and then go to the captain's meeting. I was not expecting the interactions and then the Weasel Karados debacle thing. But yeah.
I mean, so the captain meeting is going on right now.
Well, you don't know exactly. You've asked Meko, please assemble the captains, and she said, yeah, I'll do that. But
Yeah.
well, you presume it would be a good educated guess that the captain's meeting would take place probably where the Baron is, because yeah, he's important despite being drunk. But when you last were there were no captains there yet. So you still have time, presumably.
Yeah. Also, Bladebeard is kind of hesitant to go. He'll probably just get insulted and hated by all other pirates.
I mean, you're not really the captain, so
Technically you are, kind of. You have that title. Nobody's contesting your title, it's just contesting your ability, I guess.
And my choices.
That too. I mean, apparently the
the-
Baron really hates you.
But I found the more guilty guy, the Weasel. So, you know, he's responsible for everything that happened.
True, that is also true.
And the Assyrians only came to Booty Bay because there was an auction by the Weasel.
Yeah, also the trolls came because of him, and the demons,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and Benjamin, and Meridia.
Well, Benjamin and Meridia meeting might be a positive, I guess. I'm joking. Yeah. Next session will definitely be interesting, and I'm looking forward to it. Any other thoughts before we go into our shoutouts?
Well, I'm realizing his Buhd is getting more and more of a death toll.
I guess. You did almost accidentally kill the Weasel, you almost killed Gyarados, yeah, all that. Also,
Yeah,
you could have used your cannon to one-shot another of the villains in the first part of this episode.
I kind of forgot because like we already it felt like that was already like something that he did. I know
Okay.
that like canonically the session is like, you know, it's a new session. It just feels weird. Like, oh, Buhd can
Yeah,
fire his
yeah.
cannon again.
Where does Buhd keep the cannonball?
I feel like I've answered this before. I'm just trying to remember what it was.
I guess it would make sense for him to always have one loaded, but like in this
Yeah.
case, if you used it again, where would you have gotten another cannonball?
I'd like to imagine like it's kind of like he's got like cannonball, like a cannonball or two, like on his like belt, and like he just kind of restocks it off screen.
Probably. Also, I imagine that the first cannonball you shot, the one that killed the big ogre, yeah, it went through him, but it probably continued on its way and probably wrecked something else.
Probably just like nearby the Baron's house, just like rolled over and
Yeah.
broke the doghouse or something.
Bladebeard's having a nice bath and just a cannonball goes through.
Yeah, that would have been funny.
Maybe.
What is that?
Bold of him to assume it
What?
notice.
What is that? You?
I have an idea of what it hit, but obviously I'll save that for later.
I mean, he can
I bet
also.
it was Mekel's ship.
Oh, it's a good thing
Her
that
other
Mecho's
eye.
Go ahead.
Her other eye.
No. Well, she was with you guys after Buhd shot the cannonball. But yeah. Any other thoughts before we go into our thingies?
Not really.
I think I'm good.
No.
Okay. So as usual, thank you to everyone for watching and listening to us. Going into our shoutouts, as usual in alphabetical order. DoomGoblin.
Yeah, thank you guys for watching. My name is DoomGoblin. I usually draw things, and you can find me on Twitter. When I'm not doing that, I'm doing this series, which is a lot of fun. And yeah, that's it.
Indeed. And next, the owner of this channel, Sir Thompshire.
I am Sir Thompshire, and you can find me both on YouTube and Twitter, and I do machinima and renders essentially.
The next person on our shoutouts list would be Skoll.
Hello, I'm Skoll Shorties, and I make machinimas, I make lore videos, I make speculation, lore videos, sometimes anime openings, and sometimes funny little posts and memes on other places. You can find me on YouTube, and you can find me on Twitter.
Indeed. And I was your DM Game Master Teeironor. I usually do Warcraft lore videos covering mostly niche topics, but I haven't done that in a bit because of real life time stuff, but yeah, stuff. Otherwise, thank you to everyone for watching and listening to us, and we'll see you in our next episode. Goodbye, everybody.
Yeah.
Bye.